Hi, in this tutorial we'll take a look at the variable product feature of the Stripe Payments plugin. If you wish to sell an item where there will be a number of sizes, colours or other variations to choose from, the Stripe Payments plugin may be the right choice for you. We will take a look at how variations can be added to either a physical or digital product with ease. Once a variable product has been created and published by admin, customers who wish to purchase the item will need to choose which variations from the drop-down menu are most suited to them. Price modifiers can be added to specific variations where it makes sense. If a customer chooses a variation with a cost associated to it, the total amount will increase or decrease. Before we take a look at the configuration of a product with variations, I'll demonstrate how a customer can purchase a variable product. I've landed on this page as a customer and I'm looking to purchase some cookies for my child's birthday party. So I can see that each pack contains 10 cookies. I'll need to choose my design from the drop-down menu. So for this one, I'll pick the Minnie Mouse design. So this will add $2.50 to the total. So the base total was $10, so now it's up to $12.50. I'll need to choose my wrapping, if I want them bulk wrapped or I want them individually wrapped. So I'm using them as party favours, so I'll go with individually wrapped. This will add an additional $5. And I can choose if I'd like an additional giant cookie for the birthday boy or girl. So at this stage, I will not be adding a giant cookie, although I can if I wish to add one cookie for $5 or 2 cookies for $10. So I'm going with the no giant cookie option. If I had a coupon code, I could enter this at this stage, although I don't, so I'll click the Buy Now button. So it's here I'll need to enter in my shipping details as well as my card details to pay. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that now. I'll click the Payment Info button, and this will take me to the fields where I'll need to enter in my card number, the expiry and the CVC. So I'll do that now as well. Now that I've entered in my card details, I'll click the Pay button and I'll pay $17.50. I have now received a thank you message from the website. It tells me what I've purchased, how much I paid, and if it was a digital product, the download links would be listed here. The admin of this site will now receive my order and my cookies will be shipped to my home. Now that I've successfully completed the checkout process of a variable product as a customer, we'll take a look at how admin can create one from their WordPress dashboard. I have now landed in my WordPress dashboard where I have the Stripe Payments plugin installed and activated. If you will be adding a new product with variations, you'll need to click the Add New Product button. If you intend on adding variations to a product that you've previously created, go to your Products menu and select the Edit button for the product in question. So today in this demonstration, I'll be editing an existing product. You'll need to complete all the necessary fields to entice your customers to purchase the product or service you have on offer. This includes a nice title, a description that lets the customers know exactly what they'll be purchasing, and a base price. This is the price before any variations with price modifiers are added. So my base price is $10. I'll scroll down and it's here in the variations section that will add the multiple variations for this product. The variations you add will be contained in groups. You'll have a group name and then you'll list the name of each variation that you wish to offer. So for an example, this group name is design. So it's relating to the cookie design. And the customer can choose between a number of different character cookies. So you've got Dory, Nemo, Pepper. And in the price modifier field is where I've put what effect choosing this variation will have on the base price. For example, if someone chooses the Nemo variation and they want the Nemo design cookies, it'll minus $2.50 from the overall total. This is because the Nemo cookies are easier and simpler for the baker to create. While if someone chooses the Minnie Mouse cookie, plus $2.50 and plus $2.50 if they choose the Mickey. So make sure that you've got that minus sign or plus sign depending on what effect this variation will have on the overall price. If you do not want to have a price modifier for a variation, just leave it as 0. So if someone chooses the pepper cookie, it will not add anything to the price and they'll be charged $10. So if I scroll down, for instance, if I'd like to remove the George cookies as an option, I can click the delete variation garbage bin icon. So I'll show you that now. It'll ask me if I want to delete the variation. Okay, as you can see, that variation has been deleted. If I wish to add the variation back in, I'll click the add variation button and I'll add that one back in. 0, and that's complete. If I needed to add a product URL for a specific variation, I can click on the select from media library and I can add that in there. If someone then adds this variation to their product, they'll receive that digital file. So scrolling down, another example is wrapping. This is the name of the group, and then the name of the individual variations is bulk wrapped and individually wrapped. So these are the options that the customer can choose from. If they chose bulk wrapped, it would add no additional charge onto the total, while an individually wrapped cookies pack will add $5. So there really should be a plus next to that 5 to indicate to the plugin that I want a +5. And again, additional cookie for birthday boy girl. If they do not want to add a giant cookie, it'll not add any cost. 1 giant cookie will add $5 and 2 giant cookies will add $10. If I wish to create a new group, which I'll do now to show you from the start, I'd click the create group button. I'll need to add a group name and then I'll need to add in each of my variations. So the group I'll demonstrate now will be size. This will be the size of the cookies that the customer wishes to choose. So I'll add my variations. A small size will not charge any extra. A medium-sized cookies pack will be $5 extra, so +5. And large cookies pack will add an additional 10 onto the base price. So now that I've completed that, and I've completed the rest of my product details, I've added a thumbnail, and I'll need to choose to collect the address so that the cookies can be shipped accordingly, and I'll scroll down and everything's in place. I can go up and I can either update, or if this was a new product, I'd need to publish it out. So I'll go ahead and I'll update my product, and then we'll have a look at what that product looks like. So I've got my children's cookie party favors, I've got my thumbnail, my title, my description, and then if I scroll down further, I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4 variation drop-down menus that my customers will need to choose from. So they'll need to go ahead and they'll need to choose the design of their cookie. So the pepper is the base design for $10, although they choose the mini, it's going to add $2.50, while the dory will minus $2.50. So in this example, we'll go with the base $10 pepper cookies. The customer will then need to choose how they'd like it wrapped. Individually wrapped +$5. As you can see, that adds $5, so now we're up to $15. Additional giant cookie for birthday boy and girl. For instance, if I want to add 1 more cookie, an extra $5 has bumped the total up to $20. And I'll now need to choose what size cookies I'd like. So I'll pick large cookies, and that's bumped my total up to $30 for 10 cookies. I can then proceed to purchase these cookies and have them shipped to my address. That brings me to the end of this tutorial on the variable product feature for the Stripe Payments plugin. If you have any further questions or queries, please head over to our forum.